Hello and welcome. This is your host, author, and international speaker, Beverly Fells Jones. Each episode, we will discuss how to expand your world of thought, explore the world of positive thinking, law of attraction, and consciousness from many points of view. I truly believe that you have been given the power to create the life that you desire. Therefore, it is my intention to share with you information and guests that will enlighten and empower you in your life. I'm here to encourage you to think in the positive and show that miracles can happen. So let's get started. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Beverly Fells Jones, the Silver Fox of Consciousness, just welcoming you today to this day after Mother's Day. I hope that you had a very good weekend. For those of you who were able to be with your mothers or talk to your mothers or send your mother a card or whatever. I hope you were able to spend that day in contemplation of all the things that you, as a mother, may have done, your mother, your friend's mother, whomever you know who's been a mother, or people who have lost their mother. I'm trying not to exclude anyone, but the idea is you are a wonderful, fantastic, amazing person. And sometimes we, may not be as great as we want to be. And sometimes we may not make the decisions that we think were perfect, but they were perfect at the time. We may do things that our child or the person we are acting as a parent for may not understand, that we're doing what we feel is best in everyone's interest. Just know that at any point in time, you are the best that you can be. And be thankful and grateful for that. So this is just a beautiful day. I went camping last week, and all week it rained. It started raining on Tuesday night. I was going camping on Wednesday, and it rained all night. Tuesday, we got 2 to 3 inches of rain in certain parts of the area, and my camper, I store it about an hour and a half from where I live. So I'm driving up, and it had stopped raining for the most part. It was still sprinkling and getting so much, and I was saying to myself, I have no need to know how, when I hook up my trailer, that there is no rain, that there is a break in the clouds. And thankfully, there was. It was an easy hookup, got it to my campground, got all set up, and it was just cloudy the rest of the day, and there was some sprinkles. But that entire time, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there was rain off and on, and it was cloudy, and it was got down to the 50s, but I was still grateful because I always enjoy time in the woods. I always enjoy that time looking at nature and being within nature. And hopefully there are times when you can get within nature. You may not go camping, but you may go to the park. You may go to the botanical gardens. You may go into your own backyard, or, you know, what I want to call it, if you're in an apartment complex, the place where they have for you to take your kids or things, but someplace that you can enjoy being outside. And if you can be barefoot, that's even better because it helps ground you. It helps ground your thoughts, your body, and gives you that connection with the earth. So let's take a moment right now. If you're driving, fast forward through the meditation, or wait till there's a time that you can listen. If you're operating machinery, stop. I want your full attention. I want you to sit in a comfortable place. I want you to get relaxed, lean back in your chair or on the couch. If you're in bed, I want you sitting up, and I want you to relax. Do whatever it takes for you to mentally relax your body, starting at the top of your head, going down, all the way down. You're down to your shoulders, relaxing. Your face is totally relaxed. Wiggle your ears. Feel that little tension there. Relax that. Roll your shoulders. And then relax your shoulders and your arms and your wrists and your hands, your chest, your stomach, your hips, your waist, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. And just feel the relaxation falling fully in your body. There is a wonderful, fantastic energy in this world that allows us to be who we are, and we are able to appreciate who we are. And so just take a moment and appreciate you. Appreciate this wonderful, fantastic machine that is you. It works and moves, and you don't have to do anything. Your heart beats, you breathe, respiration, perspiration, blood flowing through your veins, feeding your cells, the organs of your body doing the things they need to do. And all you. You're an amazing person. You are an amazing person in the way that you think, and that you have the capacity to think. That you can think and read, and this voice in your head is reading the pages for you, giving you the information that you need. But within all of this wonderful, powerful machine is a spirit, a wonderful spirit. And without that spirit, this body wouldn't work. Know that you are loved, that you are great, that you have the capacity to love everyone, anyone. And I know sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you go, really? I want to love this person, but love them anyway. Love them for the magnificent person, machine, spirit that they are. You are unique. You are fantastic. You are here on this earth to perform some type of purpose, some type of project. And it may be as simple as to give someone encouragement. It may be as simple as being in the right place at the right time, doing something that moves someone else forward. prevent someone from being hurt, being that person that another person needs at that time. Just think about it. Now relax and silently repeat after me. Every day, in every way, I am better, better, and better. Negative thoughts or images have no power over me at any level of my mind. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At the count of 5, you can be wide awake, still relaxed if you want. Feeling fine, feeling better than before. 1, 2, 3. Coming on up now. 4, 5. Wide awake, feeling fine, feeling better than before. Isn't it wonderful to be who you are today, yesterday, in the future? So today I'm going to talk about clearing the window of your soul. And I'm taking my information from Ralph Waldo Trine, and he wrote a thesis called In Tune with the Infinite. And, I've been using him as my muse over these last few months, actually few years, because I learned so much and I go, yeah, I know that. But the way he talks about it, it just brings things to the front. It's like, yeah, I've thought about that, but not in those terms. So he goes on and he talks about, and this is just a small little section of In Tune with the Infinite. He said, if the windows of your soul are dirty and streaked, covered with matter foreign to them, then the world as you look out of them will be to you dirty and streaked and out of order. Cease your complainings. However, keep your pessimism. You poor unfortunate me to yourself, lest you betray the fact that your windows are badly in need of something. But know that your friend, who keeps their windows clean, that the eternal sun may illuminate all within and make visible all without, know that they live in a different world than yours. Then go wash your windows. And instead of longing for some other world, you will discover the wonderful beauties of this world. And if you don't find transcendent beauties on every hand here, the chances are that you will never find them anywhere. Clean the windows of your soul. As I read this before, I thought of another story that I heard. It was about a woman who every morning she would look out her window and see her neighbors. There was a time when we would wash clothes and hang them up outside, and there are still some people who do that today. The sun is a good bleaching agent, by the way. Anyway, so she looked out the window and she says, what is that woman doing? Why is it that her clothes are just still dirty? They're still streaked. Doesn't she see that? Maybe I should go there and teach her how to wash clothes. The next Monday, because Monday used to be wash day, the same thing. She's out and she started talking and she said, I'm just going to have to do something. That woman just doesn't know how to wash clothes. Her clothes are so dirty. Maybe she can't get the stains out of them, but maybe I should do something. But no, it's none of my business. I'm just going to be here. The following Monday, she and her husband are sitting there drinking coffee as normal, and she looks out the window and she goes, "Wow, she's learned how to do her laundry. Her laundry is so great. Oh, it's so clean and bright. Oh, wonderful. I'm so happy for her. Boy, I wonder what happened." And her husband said, "I washed the windows." Yes, we see things through our own lens, through our own windows. And today's show is going to be very short because this lesson is very short. It also reminds me of a scripture that says, take the boulder out of your eye before you take, the splinter out of someone else's or something like that. Some of you make a comment below if you tell me which scripture that is. I'm not going to go hunting right in the middle of the show. Anyway, but that just came to mind. When you start taking away your filters of some of your beliefs and you're able to open your mind to other opinions, other views, standing in someone else's shoes, looking at the world will actually be better. Remember, there's the saying about taking off your rose-colored glasses. I have lots of examples of being in a relationship and not seeing what was going on within the relationship. And when I finally opened my eyes, some friends would say, "Oh, yeah, but," and I'd go, "Why didn't you tell me?" But we know we don't want to get involved. We don't want to lose that friendship. And we just want to support the other person. Except I finally told them, when you see something, tell me. Be kind, be gentle. Do it in such a way that my eyes can be opened. But it's better to let my eyes be open and be hurt temporarily than to get into something, a partnership, a relationship, take a job, do something that we will later regret. But by cleaning the windows of your soul is more than just taking off the rose-colored glasses. It's cleaning the inside of you. It's cleaning all those things that are holding you back. It's cleaning away the belief systems that stop you from being the best you can be. It's those little things that you're telling yourself, that conversation you have within yourself. It's time to open that up. Find out what is going on with you. In many cases, you cannot do it by yourself. You have to find someone to help you. You can find a counselor. If you're working and they have an EAP program, you can go to a counselor there. If you have a pastor that you fully trust, you can talk with them. You can get yourself a coach. Or if you have a very good friend that you trust, who you admire, who is also cleaning the windows of their soul, you all can work together and be each other's accountability partner. You've got lots of choices. I also offer coaching, and you just go to commandingyourlife.com. And if it's your first visit there, as you scroll down the screen, there'll be a pop-up that allows you to get a free 30-minute consultation. And it's a full consultation. I don't do a sales pitch during that whole 30 minutes. It's about you and about what you want to change, what you want to take care of. Okay? So think about that. Cleaning the windows of your soul. is a deep dive into the inside of you. It's a deep dive in finding out what your life is like based on the way you think and how you look at people, look at the world, look at your job. Just brought to mind a book that I read years ago. Had to do a book study on it. It was called The House of Seven Gables. There's an old black and white movie that was made from that book. And in the very beginning, the people in the house were pessimistic and downtrodden, and their view of the world was very negative. And the house was dark, and the place was no sunshine kind of thing. Now think about black and white now. It's so light and dark. By the end of the movie, the people had changed. They were happy. They were glorious. And the house was bright and sunlight and birds in the background. So the house changed because the book was about the house. But the house changed because the energy in that house changed. It was negative energy, and then positive energy came in. So you think about your house and think about whether there is a lot of negativity in your life and how that can change. And there's nothing stopping you but you in changing how you view life and how life views you. So take the time, sit down, and just kind of think about one or two things that has bothered you for a long time and figure out what it is. If there's someone that upsets you, sit down and figure out why they upset you. And I want you to look at it from your viewpoint. In a sense, what are you doing? Look at it from their viewpoint of what you're doing. And then look at from your own to them, so both sides, and see what's going on. And sometimes you'll find that it's the way you think and the way you react. And you may need to make that change. If the windows of your soul are dirty and streaked, covered with foreign matter to them, then the world as you look out of them will be dirty and streaked and out of order. Go wash your windows. Instead of longing for some other world, you will discover the wonderful beauties of this world. Thank you for listening today. Please share the link to this show with your friends and family so that they can learn how to be the best that they can be. Visit my website at commandingyourlife.com and follow me on Facebook. Have any suggestions for the show? Just contact me by emailing Beverly at commandingyourlife.com. Be sure to join me on the next episode. As you have believed, let it be done to you, and it is so.